What's up, y'all? I'm back with another video. Today was question and answers. So, let me get into them and let me see. Okay, Nike or Adidas? That's a hard one, but I'm gonna put it with you guys. Nike raised me, Jordan played me, but Boost saved me. So right now it's Adidas. Don't get me wrong, I still wear some Nike gear, but it's like surely going by very slow, like limited Nike gear that I'm wearing right now. So another question that I have got: what is my favorite pair of shoes that stand out from the rest of my collection? That is a hard one too. Actually, since I'm at my parents' house, I have these with me right now. So that I got during SneakerCon. So these are probably the ones that mostly stand out in my collection because everything else is mostly, just plain old Ultra Boosts, Yeezys, Jordans, whatever. So I'm mostly have to say the Ultra Boost mids because they're mostly unique and they stand out a lot because that blue just pops out like any other color. So that's the one I'm gonna go with. So another question I got: how many shoes does it take to classify yourself as a sneakerhead? That's a hard one. So honestly, if you have more than, with me personally, if you have more than 10 to 15 pairs, I classify myself as a sneakerhead, which I have about over 20 total. So over 20 good brand shoes that I have, like Yeezys, Ultra Boost mids, so big popular Jordan. So big popular type brands. Another question that I have got, this is a good one. So if I had to choose from any shoe that I'm able to buy at retail value, which shoe would it be and why? Oh, no, that's a hard one. That's a hard one. But I might have to go with let's see, if I had to be able to, oh, that's a hard one. Probably some Jordan 5 Tokyos. Because I know resale right now is about $5,000 for those shoes. So I would probably, if I was able to get them for retail, which is like probably about 300, I wouldn't mind, getting them right now. So yeah, so that's pretty much. Another question that I got: what is the best part about being a sneakerhead? That's a good one. Just going to SneakerCon. Just going over there and seeing new shoes and seeing how people connect with each other. So that's the best part about being a sneakerhead: meeting new people, getting new plugs, and figuring out how he got those shoes, figuring out how I got the shoes. So that's a good one. So that's the best part about being a sneakerhead with me. So another question I have got is: if I could wear one shoe for the rest of my life, what would it be? I'm gonna go with the most comfortable shoe, which are Ultra Boosts. Okay, I didn't know how to stain. Again, it's not a stain. Oh, whatever. Yeah, we'll go with Ultra Boosts. Oh, he's saying I can't completely restore it either. I can only clean the dirt off of it. Yeah, Ultra Boost. Yeah, so Ultra Boost, because it's just dual comfort. Ultra Boosts have that comfort where it makes you want to wear them every day. It's an everyday type shoe to me. So I'll probably go like a triple black Ultra Boost or a triple white Ultra Boost to wear every day. So those two right there. So, but they're just one, so Ultra Boost, period. So mostly Ultra Boosts. Okay, another question I got: if I was able to design a shoe, which sneaker company would I like to work with? That's a hard one. I know it's gonna be come a long way, for my business. Keep dreaming with a collab with, like a big time shoe company like Adidas, Nike, Under Armour. I would love to work with Adidas, but like start off, I would probably go with like Reebok or probably like a New Balance. Because New Balance got some nice shoes. I'm not gonna lie, some lifestyle New Balance shoes are very nice. So I'll work with probably like Saucony, New Balance, and I forgot the other one that I just said. And whatever. We'll probably just go back to that. You guys probably know what I said. So boom. Okay, another question I got. How do I feel about the sneaker game at the moment? At the moment, it's, I think this year, 2017, has been like a slow year. 2015, 2016 just been off the chain through like Adidas and Nike. But sneaker game at the moment is slowing down, but it always picks back up. So I know that these next upcoming releases are the 3 Yeezy colorways that's coming out, which are the blue 2.0s, the yellow Yeezy 2, like Yeezy V2s, and like that blue one. Then I know there's so I think it's always towards the end of the year that sneakers are coming out and they're like killing the game. It's always like the end of the year, so you could be prepared for like nothing for like the next half for the spring and summer. So I think fall, winter are like the best time to get sneakers. So you can be prepared. You can be prepared for spring, summer, like the HU Trails, the Human Races, the Pharrell Human Races. I know they're coming up with the multicolor and that like the onyx gray colorway. So I think those are gonna be very nice. I'm gonna have to give me a pair. They retail at $250 each. So yeah, so that's how I feel about the sneaker game at the moment. What are my top 3 grails that aren't Jordan? So I'll do a separate one. So I'll tell you my top 3 grails with Nike, Jordan, and Adidas. So Adidas, my top 3 are the Bread Yeezys, V2s, so the all black with the red, supply 350 on it. Number 2 would probably have to be, the Ultra Boost Mid Concentorium Run Through Time Pack. And number 3, probably the Miami Hurricanes Ultra Boost, like the Miami Hurricanes Ultra Boost PEs. So Players Edition, that's what PE stands for. With Jordan, I've always had, the love for 11s. So top 3 for Jordan with my grails. Number 1 has to be Space Jams. That's number 1 right there. Number 2 are my Taxi 12s. And number 3 that I said, as I said earlier, if I get the shoes at retail, would be the Jordan 5 Tokyos / Jordan 5 Grapes. So, but not the white ones, the black grapes. The black grapes are way better than the white grapes, because the white grapes, I hate that leather. I don't know why, but I like the suede texture in shoes. I don't know, it just looks way better in my opinion. If I had to go with Nike, let's see, I would go, that's a hard one. Nike Vapor Air Maxes, the Vapor Maxes, the ones that came out. So I don't know if I would go with the OG or the navy blue. So that's a hard one between those two, because those are very good colorways for the Vapor Maxes. My second grail with Nike would have to be all the Super Bowl the Super Bowl Nike runs that they do, like the Super Bowl collabs that they do for each team. Those are phenomenal. I know I had some, but they're beaters now. I used to wear them all through football season. So when we went to go work out in the weight room and everything. But and number 3 for my Nike Grail would have to be some Cortezes. Some Cortezes. Even though I never owned a pair of Cortezes, but some Cortezes. And I'm not gonna forget some Air Force Ones. Some Air Force Ones, because that's the to go to shoe. Those are beater shoes, honestly. I think Air Force Ones are beater shoes. So those are ones I would have to go with. Another question I got is what is my favorite shoe that isn't from the Nike, Jordan, or Adidas brand? That's a hard one. I'm gonna have to go with probably Vans. Probably some Vans. I know I got some or some Converse, but mostly Vans, cause I feel like Vans you could style more because there's more colorways for Vans and everything else. So that's pretty much. So my favorite collab with Adidas, I would say my favorite collab with Adidas are probably the Ultra Boost SNS. So the sneakers and stuff, T Times. So those are nice shoes. If you guys don't know, I will post those shoes in the description, or you guys will see them right here. So yeah, those shoes right there are very nice. So how did I become a sneakerhead? Let me tell you. My dad just always growing up with Nike and everything, and being around. So I think it started in the year of 2012 was when I wanted the Taxi 12 so bad. So we stood in line all night. I remember I was in school that day. My dad stood in line with me. So not stood in line with me, but stood in line for me while I was at school. Then my mom picked me up from school, took me over there to my dad, and we just sat there for the raffle. Sat there just to get a ticket. This was not guaranteed a pair or anything. Just to get a ticket. Then, I don't know, I think Foot Locker should go back to raffles, because I always won raffles through Foot Locker that way instead of the app reservations. So I think Foot Locker, if you guys are watching this, somebody from Foot Locker, you guys need to go back to the raffles. But yeah, so that's how I became a sneakerhead, because I really wanted the Taxi 12s when they first came out. I feel like that was like the best Jordan shoe I ever seen. I think we got 2 pairs. We got like a size 10.5, which is my personal pair, and I think we got like a 11 or 11.5 that we sold. So those were the 2 pairs that we got, and that's what kickstarted my sneakerhead. Just like how to become a sneakerhead, and just like how I became a sneakerhead. So those were the 2. Well, that was the reason how I became a sneakerhead. So let's see. Let me see. Another question I got is like, how did I become a sneakerhead? Like, how do you become a sneakerhead if you don't have a lot of money? In my point, I don't have a lot of money because I still got bills to pay, like car payments and everything else. So I'm budgeting. It's like really hard. You guys really think being a sneakerhead is easy? It's really not. Because you always have to budget. So in the case that it's not necessarily to have a lot of money, it's to have a lot of time. What I mean by having a lot of time is having patience. So if you have patience in the sneakerhead game, you will get the shoes that you want. And plus the money will build up. So I remember taking advantage of things I wanted, trying to get, sometimes I'll be out there cutting people's grass for $20. Boom, boom, boom. That's how I get my money for my next pair of shoes. Then when I got realized, like, man, I can't even spend this money because I got other things to take care of. But you know what? Becoming a sneakerhead and just like how to get these shoes, it requires a lot of time and dedication. Just like trying to become, with me trying to become start my own business and become an entrepreneur. So it just takes a lot of time and a lot of dedication to do this. So it's not really about money to become a sneakerhead. So if you guys are really trying to become a sneakerhead, it's really not about money. It's just about how you take your time and your dedication into becoming a sneakerhead. So what sometimes I consider, if you know your shoes, to me you're a sneakerhead. If you don't even have to own the shoes. But if you know the shoes, I consider you guys a sneakerhead. So if you guys know your shoes, like know you can spot out fakes, spot out, you know, what's wrong with the stitching of the shoe and everything with Yeezys and everything. So in my books, you are considered a sneakerhead. So congrats to you. So, but you know, in order to become a sneakerhead, it takes a lot of time and dedication. So that's all I have to say. So yeah, that's